What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex, you watching the Ragin Nation show, Transformers 4 edition. This is just a web series where we're talking about all things that matter to me for the production of the 4th installment of a live-action Transformers film franchise directed by Michael Bay. This is update number 117, and before I begin, I just want to give a shout-out to Darth McNasty. He is my Instagram follower. Thank you for following me on Instagram, and I also want to apologize for being so late in wishing happy birthday to CJ. CJ, if you're watching this right now, I just want to say happy birthday to you. I know that it was 2 weeks ago, but still, I really want to say happy birthday, and I hope that you had a great one. Alright, so happy birthday, CJ. So, let's talk about Transformers Age of Extinction. Once again, it's all about merchandising and marketing. And what they have in marketing is a brand new photo, or rather an image of Cade Yeager, played by Mark Wahlberg, in his barn with Optimus Prime as an old rusty Marmon 97 truck. And this is a great looking photo. You see him in full detail of the way Optimus Prime looks as a flat-nosed truck. It looks very beat up, very dirty. But this is obviously a very, very significant scene for the movie, because we get to see Optimus Prime in his, not only his old mode, but he's in hiding, and this is where Cade Yeager makes the connection with Optimus Prime. So very awesome image. I posted that on the Ragin Nation Facebook page. You can comment on that. Now, speaking of truck, MichaelBay.com put out a new TV spot called Truck, and it's a 30-second TV spot. Now, there's nothing new in terms of new footage, except for this one aerial shot of Cade Yeager towing in Optimus Prime as a truck. But what's very unique about this clip is that it's been color corrected in a different way. It takes a lot of the previous footage that we've already seen, and the colors on the previous footage that we've already seen is very, very vivid. Okay, but they bring it down. They bring it down to a more, I guess, a less vivid look, more darker looking, and I think it looks better. But the one shot that is very significant in this TV spot, this 30-second TV spot, is the shot of Optimus Prime getting shot by a lockdown, and you see Galvatron at the bottom. Now, we get a better shot of Galvatron's arm, which looks really good. Now, these shots just look better and better and better since we first saw it in the Super Bowl TV spot. When we first watched the Super Bowl TV spot, a lot of people thought it was really cool, but at the same time, they thought that the CG doesn't look like completely complete. It looks a bit off. You know, it doesn't look completely photorealistic, maybe mostly because the reflections aren't right. The lighting isn't quite, like, correct. And it just looks a bit too colorful, alright? But this time they tweaked it really well, and I have to say that that's Optimus in real life. I mean, he's so photorealistic in that shot. Galvatron looks great, even though he's on the ground, but still, the CG rendering is just done so well. And one thing that's also very interesting about the shot is that it's just 1 second longer than everything else that we've seen. You see that right after Optimus Prime gets shot and explodes, which is a beautiful, spectacular explosion, he steps forward. He makes 1 step forward for that 1 extra second. And that was pretty cool. Now, let's talk about Instagram. I hope you guys are following me on Instagram at the Ragin Nation. I post a lot of really cool stuff. But one thing I didn't post was something that was posted by somebody else. And what we have here is an Instagram video from the New York International Auto Show. And Chevy actually put out a promo video for the vehicles that they're featuring in Transformers Age of Extinction. And what we have is, of course, Crosshairs, the Stingray Corvette. We have Bumblebee as a 2014 Camaro, and also the Chevy Trax, which is the Viacon. So as far as I know, those are the 3 main Chevy vehicles. So we get to see all of them in this short Instagram video. Check it out. I'm going to leave you the link in the description box below. There's some music that we've never heard before. It could be part of the score from Steve Jablonsky, but at the end of the day, it is some new stuff that may or may not be used in Transformers Transformers Age of Extinction. So very, very cool. Now let's talk about the toys. And Transformers website Sabertron.com has posted some details about the Takara versions of the Age of Extinction toys. And of course we already know about Black Knight Grimlock 8020, and now they're putting some more description on it, mentioning that it's a more movie accurate color. There's metallic silver on the head and back and a black body. Now that is something that I'm interested in, simply because I'm not interested in that chrome that the Hasbro's offering. Now there's also 8021, which is the Voyager class Galvatron, and it said that there's a small difference from the Hasbro version. Additional blue line on robot mode and orange eye. Same vehicle color mode. Okay, so not that much of a difference. Might be a pass for me. Okay, now 8022 is Hound, and it says that it's different from the Hasbro version. Movie accurate color, which is camouflage on his body, and so that's the main difference. Once again, Hound is a Voyager class toy. There's no difference on the 8023 Drift. So the Hasbro one and the Takara one's the same. As for 8024 Strafe, different from the Hasbro version, blue metallic body. I like the sound of that. Metallic paint job is always something that I find works for me. I like it. It doesn't always work, but most of the time I really do like it. Now let's talk about Slash. 8025 Dinobot Slash, different from the Hasbro version, metallic green on body. Okay. As for Lockdown, Movie Advanced 8026 Lockdown, different from Hasbro version, metallic dark brown body, same vehicle color mode. Wait a minute. I didn't even know that there was a deluxe Lockdown from Hasbro. Is Hasbro getting a deluxe Lockdown? Because if they are, I don't know anything about that. Alright, so let's talk about 8027 New Bumblebee. That would be the 2014 Bumblebee. No differences. Okay, so it's still the same. Then there's 8028 Dinobot A. No idea who it is, but there's no difference. And then there's Dinobot B, 8029B. 8029, who's Dinobot B. No differences. And then 8030 Autobot B, which is a Voyager class. No difference there. So the main guys really are the two Dinobots, Hound and Black Knight Grimlock, which I'm very interested in because I want Grimlock, but I don't want him all with that blinged out silver on him. I mean the chrome. All right, so there you have it. Now, as for the rest of the toys, there's one thing I got to tell you about is that Slug is getting a G1 redeco treatment, but only for people attending TF Expo in Japan in Yokohama. Okay, I've been to Yokohama. It's a 30-minute, or I think it's a 1-hour train ride from Tokyo, and it's happening. It's happening. Transformers Expo is happening in Japan, and their exclusive that they're offering is Dinobot Slug in G1 colors, and it looks fantastic. I love the way this guy looks. I mean, it's just like wow, this is something that really needs to. They need to bring this domestic side, okay? But unfortunately, it's not happening. You have to line up for this guy, and most likely it could be like a raffle drawing because there's just not enough supply for all the demand in Japan. Hey, that rhymes. It's thick. It's 6,000 yen. 6,000 yen. That's like $70 or $75 Canadian or US. Okay, 6,000 yen is pretty expensive for deluxe class, but this looks beautiful. Silver, gold, red, all the G1 colors. Looks great. Definitely better than the purple that it's originally in. But you know what? This guy's gonna be a hard one to come by. I mean, either you gotta live in Japan and go to the convention if you're lucky to even get it, or you're gonna have to pay eBay prices, which is most likely gonna run at $100 a piece. So there you have it. This event is happening from August 9th to the 17th. So pretty awesome to know that there's a huge Transformers convention happening in Japan. Most likely I won't be attending, but it's good to know that something as cool as a G1 redecoed Age of Extinction Slug will exist in the collector's universe. So there you have it. That's all I got to say in this video. We are going to be getting a new trailer pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but definitely next month for sure. So it's happening. I mean, there's not that much time left for next month. I mean, it's 2 weeks away, so maybe in 2 or 3 weeks we're going to be getting a new trailer, and it's going to be a full-length trailer at 2.5 minutes long. We're going to see a lot of cool stuff, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, as always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation, and check out my photos on Instagram, @The Ragin Nation. My name is Alex Yu. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Very creative take on a Dinobot. If you look inside his mouth, he's got his cannon.